Dear students, we discuss few more examples. So let us revise the stability result. If we consider, sorry, if we consider linear delay differential equation, x dot of t equal to ax of t plus bx of t minus tau, then we have these results. First thing is, if a plus b is positive, then this equation is unstable. If a plus b is negative and b is greater equal a, then this equation is asymptotically stable. And third case is, if a plus b is negative and b is less than a, then we have one critical value of tau. It is given by 1 upon square root b square minus a square into cos inverse minus a upon b. Okay, so if tau is between 0 and tau star, then system is stable, and otherwise it is unstable. Okay, if 0 less than tau star, we may write 0 less equal, then system is asymptotically stable, and otherwise it is unstable. Okay, if we have non-linear system, then this small a and b are replaced by partial derivatives of right hand side function f with respect to first variable and with respect to second variable evaluated at equilibrium point x star x star. Okay, so we will discuss non-linear systems also. Okay, let us consider one more linear system. Okay, so it is given by h dot of t equal to 2 times x of t minus 2.2 x of t minus 1. Okay, so here a is 2, b is minus 2.2. Okay, and therefore a plus b is minus 0.2, which is negative. Okay, now we check relation between a and b, and b is smaller than a. Okay, b is minus 2.2, a is 2, so b is less than a. Therefore we are in third condition, b is less than a. Okay, so we have tau star equal to 1 upon square root b square minus a square into cos inverse minus a upon b. Okay, so this is 1 upon square root b square minus a square. Okay, so it is minus 2.2 square. Okay, is same as plus 2.2 square minus 2 square. Okay, into cos inverse minus a upon b. So it is 2 divided by 2. Okay, we can use calculator to find this value. Okay, so let us use Wolfram Cloud and find this value. One upon square root 2.2 square minus 2 square 2 square is 4 into cos inverse 2 by 2. So cos inverse is given by arc cos ARC. cos inverse 2 divided by 2.2. So this value is 0.468. Okay, 0.468. So our result is if 0 less equal tau less than 0.46884, then system is asymptotically stable, and unstable for tau greater than tau star, that is 0.46884. Okay, so this is our result. System is stable between stable for tau between 0 and tau star, and unstable for tau greater than tau star. Okay, we can verify this using Wolfram Cloud. Let us see. So our example is x dot equal to 2x minus 2.2 x of t minus tau. And this solve. X dash of t equal to 2 x of t minus 2.2 x of t minus tau. Then they provide initial data x of t slash colon t less equal 0 equal to, so some value, say 0.1. Okay, we are solving for x in the range, say t from 0 to 10. Okay. We call this as, say, s. We also define tau. Okay, so we have seen that if tau is between 0 and 0.468841, then we get stable solution. Let us take 0.3. Okay. We plot solution. T from 0 to 10. Okay, we can see that it is stable for tau equal to 0.3 and initial condition 0.1. We may choose any other initial data which is sufficiently close to origin. Okay, not necessarily constant. Maybe minus 0.1. Now let us take 4, say 4, 6. Convergence will be slow because we are very close to critical value. Okay, so instead of 10, we take 100. Okay, time step up to 100. You can see that it is oscillating and getting stabilized. Okay. Now, if we take higher value, say 0.47, then we get unstable. Okay, it is going, it is becoming unbounded slowly. Okay, these are undamped oscillations. Okay, even we may take higher value, say 0.48. Okay, now we can check that it is going to be unbounded. Okay, let us move to next example. So this now we discuss non-linear examples. Example 4, which is non-linear. It is famous logistic delay differential equation. It arises in population dynamics. Consider the delayed logistic equation. It is given by x dot of t equal to x of t into 1 minus x of t minus tau, where tau is delay positive. Question is find equilibrium points and discuss their stability. Let us solve this. First, we find equilibrium points. Here, f of x of t minus tau equal to right hand side, that is x of t into 1 minus x of t minus tau. Okay, that is, we may call this as f of x comma y equal to x into 1 minus y. Okay, if we call y as x, if we call x of t minus tau as y, okay, then we can write like this. Okay. Now, next thing is to find equilibrium points. Okay, so we use the equation f of x star comma x star equal to 0 and find equilibrium points. Okay, equilibrium points x star satisfy f of x star comma x star equal to 0. That is x star into 1 minus x star equal to 0. Okay, we substitute x star for x and y. So this implies, okay, so we get two equilibrium points. This is quadratic equation. X1 star equal to 0 and x2 star equal to 1 are equilibrium points. Now we analyze stability of these two equilibrium points. Okay? Stability of x1 star. So what we do, we find linearization of this non-linear DDE in the neighborhood of x1 star. Okay, so we have partial derivative of f with respect to first variable. That is nothing but del f by del x. It is given by 1 minus y. And del to f, that is del f by del y equal to minus xy. Okay, therefore a equal to del 1 f evaluated at x1 star comma x1 star means evaluated at 0 0. Okay, x1 star is 0. So we substitute x equal to 0, y equal to 0, so that this is equal to 1, and b equal to del to f evaluated at x1 star x2 star, and it is 0 into 0, so it is 0. Okay, therefore linearized equation is x dot of t equal to ax of t plus bx of t minus tau. So it is simply x of t. Okay, now a is positive. Okay, here a plus b equal to 1, which is positive, therefore system is unstable, means equilibrium point x1 star is unstable, that is okay. Therefore equilibrium point x1 star is unstable. Okay, so solution starting in the neighborhood of x1 star will go away from x1 star. Okay, so it is unstable. Now stability of x2 star. We do the same thing for x2 star. Okay, here a equal to del 1 f of x2 star x2 star. What is x2 star? It is 1. Okay, so it is 1 minus 1, so it is 0, and b is del 2 f of x2 star x2 star. Okay, which is equal to minus x into y, so it is minus x2 star into x2 star, so it is 1 minus 1. Okay, therefore what is a plus b? A plus b is minus 1, negative. Okay, so these are conditions. A plus b is negative. Now we check whether b is greater equal a or b is less than a, and b is negative minus 1, a is 0, so b is less than a. Okay, so we are in third condition. Okay, so there exists some critical value of tau star. Okay, therefore tau star is 1 upon square root b square minus a square cos inverse minus a upon b. We substitute the values here, so it is equal to 1 upon square root b square minus a square. B is minus 1, its square is 1, a is 0, so it is simply 1. Okay, 1 upon 1, that is 1. And cos inverse minus a upon b, a is 0, b is minus 1, so it is 0. Okay, so it is cos inverse 0, and we know that cos of pi by 2 is 0. Okay, so this is pi by 2. Okay, so this is 1 point something. Okay, so it is between 1 and. What is our conclusion? Therefore x2 star is asymptotically stable if 0 less than tau less than pi by 2, and unstable if tau is greater than 5 by. Okay, we can verify this using Wolfram Cloud. But let us solve one more example and then we verify these things using cloud. Okay, we'll have one homework example, example 5, which is homework. This equation is called as a Wright's equation. Equation is very similar to example 4. Is x dot of t equal to minus x of t minus tau into 1 minus x of t. Okay, so this is very similar with example 4. Okay, so this is homework. Last example is again non-linear. It is called as generalized logistic equation. Okay, we are generalizing. It is given by the mathematician called Ruan, R-U-A-N. Okay. Equation is x dot of t equal to r times x of t into 1 minus a1 x of t minus a2 x of t minus tau, where r a1 a2, that is ai's, and tau are positive constants. Okay, positive parameters we can say. So question is find equilibrium points and discuss their stability. Okay, same question. Here, right hand side is f of x of t comma x of t minus tau. We call it as f of x comma y. So it is rx into 1 minus a1x minus a2y. Okay. We now find equilibrium points. Okay. So x star is an equilibrium point if f of x star comma x star equal to 0. Means rx star into 1 minus a1 x star minus a2 x star equal to 0. Okay, so we have two options. One is x1 star is 0. Okay, and other is this bracket is 0. Okay? Therefore, x star is 0 or this bracket is 0. 1 minus a1 x star minus a2 x star. So we write this as minus a1 plus a2 x star equal to 0. Okay, so therefore x1 star equal to 0 and x2 star equal to 1 upon a1 plus a2. Okay, a1 and a2 both are positive, so this denominator cannot be 0. Okay, so 1 upon a1 plus a2 is well defined. Now we discuss stability of both these equilibrium points. These are equilibrium points. Now stability. Stability of x1 star equal to 0. So we have to find a and b. Okay, so first we find partial derivatives. Okay, we have dou 1 f of xy, that is partial derivative of f with respect to x. It is okay, so it is r minus a1. Okay, a1 into r into x square. So a1 into r into x square. Derivative of x square is 2 times x minus a2 r into derivative of xy with respect to x. It is simply y. Okay, and del 2 f of xy means partial derivative of f with respect to y. And we can find y at only one place. So it is minus a2 rx. Okay. Therefore, what is a? A is del 1 f of x1 star x1 star, that is 0 0, and it is r. And what is b? B is del 2 f of 0 0, it is 0. Okay, therefore a plus b equal to r. R is given to be positive constant. Okay, so a plus b is positive. So this result says that if a plus b is positive, then this dB is unstable. Okay, so x1 star, equilibrium point x1 star, is unstable. Now, stability of x2 star. X2 star is given by 1 upon a1 plus a. Now we find values of a and b in this case. Okay, here a equal to del 1 f of x2 star x2 star, and it is equal to r minus 2a1 r into x2 star. Okay, x2 star may be taken as common, but let us write x2 star minus a2 r x2 star. So this is equal to r times 1 minus, here x2 star is common. So in bracket 2a1 plus a2. Okay, and this is equal to r into 1 minus x2 star is 1 upon a1 plus a2. So 2a1 plus a2 divided by a1 plus a2. And we can simplify this. So this is r into, this is a1 plus a2 minus 2a1. So it is minus a1 Okay, minus a2. So simply numerator is a1 divided by a1 plus a2. Okay. So this is a. Now we find b. B is del 2 f of x2 star x2 star, and del 2 is here it is minus a2 r x minus a2 r x2 star. So this is minus a2 r upon a1 plus a. Okay, so we found a and b. Okay, so therefore what is a plus b? Addition of these two things, there are some common terms, r divided by a1 plus a. Okay. So minus a1 minus a2. So it is equal to minus r, simply minus r. Okay, and r is positive number, so this is a negative. Minus r is negative. Now what our result says? If a plus b is negative, then we have to compare a and b. Now a and b are given in terms of a1 and a2. So we can have different possibilities. Okay, so we discuss these two cases. So case one, is a2 less equal a1. If a2 less equal a1, then minus a2 is greater equal minus a1, and therefore now we multiply both sides by r divided by a1 plus a. This is positive number. Okay, so what we get, left hand side is b, right hand side is a. Okay, this implies b is greater equal a, and our result says that in this case if b is greater equal a, then dd is asymptotically stable for any value of tau. Okay, delay independent stability. System means equilibrium. X2 star is asymptotically stable for any d. And test 2 is if a1 is less than a2, then minus a1 is greater than minus a2. We can multiply this by this inequality by r divided by a1 plus a2, so that we get a1 means a and a2 means b. So this implies a greater than b. Okay, and our result says that in this case if a is greater than b, then there exists tau star equal to this, which is critical value of delay. Therefore tau star critical value is 1 upon square root b square minus a square into cos inverse minus a upon b. which is equal to 1 upon square root b square minus a square. If we see, then there are common terms in a and b. So we can take this r upon a1 plus a2 outside. R upon a1 plus a2. Okay, it is square and then there is square root also. Okay, inside the bracket we have a2 square minus a1 square. Okay, that is b square minus a square. Cos inverse minus a upon b. So it is minus sign will be there. A1 by a. Other terms gets cancelled. Minus a1 by a. Therefore, x2 star is asymptotically stable if 0 less than tau star and unstable if tau greater than tau star. Okay. We can have particular values of a1 and a2 and then we can solve examples. Okay. Now we solve examples. We use Wolfram Cloud to solve to verify results for these two examples. Okay, example 4 and example 6. This was example 3. Now let us see example 4. Example 4 is nonlinear system x dot equal to x into 1 minus x of t minus tau. Okay. X dot equal to x of t into 1 minus x of t minus tau. Okay. And there are two equilibrium points, 0 and 1. We said that 0 equilibrium point 0 is unstable for any tau. Okay, let us check. So we are taking initial conditions in the neighborhood of 0. Okay. So no need to take up to 100. Let us take up to 10. Okay. So it is going away. Not necessarily unbounded, unstable. What is meant by 0 is unstable? If we choose initial condition in the neighborhood of 0, solution will go away from 0. Okay, so it is converging to another equilibrium 1. Okay, that means it is going away from 0. Okay, let us take some more initial conditions, say very close to 0. Okay, still it is going away and converging to another equilibrium. What happens if we take initial condition negative? Let us see. Okay, if we take initial condition negative, still it is going to be unbounded. Okay, so this is very small initial condition. Let me take quite larger. Okay, these error messages are coming because things are becoming very smaller and then going away. Okay, like this. We will solve up to 6 only. Let me take some more initial conditions. Like say minus 0.1 and I'm solving up to 6. Okay, so actually things are become unbounded in the neighborhood of 4. Okay, so let me solve up to 4. Okay, like this. Though we start at minus 0.1, it is becoming positive and then unbounded. Okay. So this was for tau equal to 0.48. You can try for different values of delay. Okay. So instead of 0.48, you may choose any other value. Okay. Let me choose tau equal to 1. Okay. Unbounded. So this was about equilibrium point 0. Now let us consider equilibrium point. Another equilibrium point is 1, and we have used analysis, and we have proved that if tau is between 0 and pi by 2, then we get stable solutions. Okay. So what is numerical value of pi by 2? It is 1.570 approximately. Okay. So let us consider values of delay which are smaller than these values and bigger than. Okay. Let us see. And we consider initial values in the neighborhood of 1. Okay. Because we are going to check stability of equilibrium point equal to 1. Okay. So initial value in the neighborhood of 1, say 1.1. Okay. And let us take tau to be less than this 1.57. Let us take 1.5. We should get stable solutions. Okay. We may need this. Okay. Actually, there was a mistake here. I was solving up to 4 and plotting up to 10. It was a mistake. Okay. So anyway, can be changed in any case. So I was getting positive solutions towards positive. Okay, it was a wrong thing. Now everything will be okay. This is up to 4. Okay, it is becoming unbounded but going to minus infinity. Okay, sorry. Now come to this point. So I'm taking tau equal to 1.5. I'm solving up to, since we are getting stable solutions, I may take larger values, say 50, and I'm plotting up to 50. Okay, even more, say 500. Okay, maybe plot range all. Okay, so these are damped oscillations. It is converging to equilibrium 1. Okay, you can see that convergence is to 1, oscillating and converging to 1. This is for initial condition 1.1. Let us take initial condition to other side of 1, say 0.8. Okay, Let us take initial condition to be 0.8. Okay, again same thing. We may take initial condition say 0.4. Again, we are getting convergence. Okay. We may take beyond one, say initial condition two. Okay, of course, we need to take very small, initial condition in small neighborhood of equilibrium. Okay, it may be a function, not necessarily constant, but it should have a norm which is its norm is very small. Okay. So these things are called as local stability results. Okay. So we might have 2 and Z. Okay. For 2 is 2 also it is okay. Now let us change the delay. Let us take one more value of delay, say delay equal to 1. Okay. Stability. Now let us take delay which is beyond the critical value, okay, which is bigger than critical value, say 1.6. Okay. Okay, so this is very close to critical value, so we are getting um, these oscillations look like neither converging nor diverging. Okay, for long term it will diverge. Okay, so let us take quite bigger value, say 1.7, and say okay, again similar thing. Yeah, what is mean by not stable? Okay, result is if we take tau greater than tau star, then we will not get stable solutions. Okay, not getting stable solutions means we may get such oscillations. Okay, which are not converging. Okay. So this is for one side, that is 0.4. Let me take 5 up to 5,000. Let us see. Okay. These are bounded oscillations. Okay. But in such case, we cannot say that it is asymptotically stable. Okay. Or sim. Let us take initial condition on the other side of equilibrium 1. Okay. So with the same delay, we take initial condition, say 1.4. Okay. And let me consider up to 50. Okay. These are going to be unbounded. We may take up to 500. Okay. Again, similar thing. Initially, these are growing and then becoming stable. Okay, so bounded oscillations. Let us take initial condition which is away from 1, say 2. What if we take initial condition 2? Again, similar. Okay, fine. Okay, now we move to example 6. Okay, example 5 is homework. Example 6. Example 6 shows generalization to 4, and it was x dot. Okay, there were 3 parameters, r, a1, a2, as well as tau, 4 parameters. Okay, so we have two equilibriums. One is 0 and other is in terms of a1 and a2. It is 1 upon a1 plus a2. We may fix a1 and a2 and study the system. Okay, so I will take one set of parameters, and you are asked to verify these results for different sets of parameters. Okay, so I'm writing here system is x dot of t equal to r into x of t into 1 minus a1 x of t minus a2 x of t minus tau. Okay, this is our system. We will take particular values for a1 and a2. Condition is a1, a2 should be positive. Okay, I'm taking a1 equal to 2, a2 equal to 1. Okay, so this is and I'm taking r also equal to, say, r equal to 3. Okay, r equal to 3. So 1 minus a1x. So it is 2 x of t minus a2. A2 is say 1. Okay, x of t minus 5. Now what will be equilibrium point in this case? 1 upon a1 plus a2. So 1 upon 2 plus 1, 1 upon 3. Okay, equilibrium is 1 upon 3. So we have to consider values in the neighborhood of that equilibrium. Okay, 0 is unstable as in previous case. So we will not bother about equilibrium 0. We will consider this. Okay, so it is we consider initial conditions in the neighborhood of 0.33. Okay, so result is that x1 star is, that is 0, is unstable, and x2 star, it depends on a1 and a2. Okay, so here what we have taken, let me write here case 1. I'm going to consider two cases. Case 1 is a1 equal to 2, a2 equal to 1. Means here a1 is bigger than a2. Okay, a1 is bigger than a2 means b is greater than a. Okay, b is greater than a, and so this equilibrium, that is 1 by 3, is always asymptotically stable for any tau. Okay, our result is that take any initial condition in the neighborhood of 1 by 3, we should get stable solutions. Okay, let us see. Okay, so it is this one converging. Okay, so no need to take up to 500. Let me take 50 or maybe 10. It is sufficient. 10 is sufficient. Okay, it is converging. Now let me choose different initial values. Okay, so whatever our tau may be and whatever our initial condition in the neighborhood of 1/3 maybe, we should get stable solutions. So this was initial condition was 1.4. Okay, which was above 0.3. We may take initial condition in the neighborhood of this 0.33, means let us take 0.2. Like this. Now we change tau. So tau equal to 1. Okay, stable. Let us take tau equal to 3. Okay, again, instead of 10, we may take 100. is converging. Okay, so whatever our tau may be, whatever our initial condition in the neighborhood of 1 by 3 may be, we are getting stable solutions. Now we choose second condition, second case, that is A1 is smaller than A2. Okay. In first case, system is, or I should say, equilibrium is asymptotically stable for any tau. Now case 2. We take A1 smaller than A2. So let us take A1 to be 2 and A2 to be 4. Okay. So here A1 smaller than A2. So B is smaller than A. And we have tau star. Okay. So what is critical value of delay? It is A1 plus A2 divided by, what is A1 plus A2? A1 plus A2 means 2 plus 4, 6, divided by R. What is our R? Let us consider R to be 3 only. We may take other values also, into square root of A2 square minus A1 square. So A2 square minus A1 square. So 4 square is 16 minus A1 square is 2 square 4. Okay. Into cos inverse. Cos inverse of minus A1 by A2. Minus A1 by A2 means minus 2 by 4. So it is minus 1 by 2. Okay. So this is 2 pi divided by 3 root 3. Its numerical value is n%. Percent means previous result is around 1.209. Okay. Now, if we choose these parameters, then system is stable. So what is our conclusion? Equilibrium. What is equilibrium in this case? 1 upon A1 plus A2. So 1 upon A1 plus A2 means 1 upon 6. Okay. Is asymptotically stable if 0 less than tau less than this thing 1.2092 and unstable for tau greater than this one. Okay. This is our analytical result. We are going to verify. Okay. So what is the numerical value of 1 by 6? It is 0.166. Okay. Let me modify this command. 1 minus A1. A1 is 2. A1 we kept same. A1 is 2. A2 is 4. Okay. A2 is 4. everything else is same. Now let us take initial condition in the neighborhood of this. Say equilibrium is 0.16. Okay, so I'm taking 0.2 as initial condition. So system is stable if tau is between 0 and 1.209. Okay, so let us take small delay, say 1. Okay, and check whether we are getting stable solutions. Okay, we are getting stable solutions for tau equal to 1 and this initial condition. Let me change tau and initial conditions. So initial condition is between 0 and 0.166. Okay, so 0.1. Okay, it is going to be stable. Okay, if we choose negative initial condition, then it will be in the neighborhood of 0, and 0 is unstable, so it will, the solution will go to minus infinity. Okay, so remember that we should take initial condition in the neighborhood of this thing. Okay, now let us choose, let us select different value of delay. Now we choose delay which is bigger than this critical value, say 1.4. Okay, and we choose different initial conditions. This is 1.4, and initial value is between 0 and equilibrium. Okay, we are getting bounded oscillations. Okay, not converging. Now let us choose initial condition which is bigger than equilibrium, say 0.2 or 0.4, whatever. Okay, okay, again we are not getting converging things. Okay, first these are not unbounded but not converging, so we cannot say these are asymptotically stable. Remember that if we have such solutions oscillating, okay, oscillations for all the time, and these are bounded and these are periodic oscillations, then such equilibrium is called as stable but not asymptotically stable. Okay, so remember that this x2 star equilibrium point is stable but not asymptotically stable. Means if we consider small neighborhood of x2 star and take initial condition there or initial data there, then we get periodic oscillations. Okay, so solutions are not unbounded as well as not converging. Okay, so such things are called as stable but not asymptotically stable. Okay, so let us take up to 500. Okay, so again we are getting something. You can take this value larger also. Okay, fine, thank you.